I'm a Mason because my life is centered around service.
My name is Rabbi Rami Shapiro.
My name is Jeff Fuller. I'm a Mason because it challenges me on a daily basis to be better than myself.
I am a Scottish Rite Mason.
Human progress is our cause.
Human progress is our cause means that the individual member is encouraged to maximize his potential.
It's displayed in your actions. Are you a good, moral person? Do you treat people with respect?
Liberty of thought, our supreme wish.
To think about the world around us and how we interact with the world is very crucial for us.
I'm a Mason because of the fact that I wanted to surround myself with other men that wanted to make a difference and that wanted to continue to bring that light into the darkness.
Freedom of conscience, our mission.
We don't tell them what to think, but we tell them how to think, which is freely and independently for themselves.
The world is much bigger than myself, and that I have a duty as a human being, and more especially a Mason, to give back to that world in whatever way I can.
And the guarantee of equal rights to all people everywhere, our ultimate goal.
I saw people from all walks of life. There are people who were very prominent in the community, doctors, lawyers, different folks of that type, and people who worked in the steel mills, people who worked in the coal mines in West Virginia.
Freemasonry in its essence is a moral code to live by, and it's a way for you as an individual to live and guide your life.
The Scottish Rite House of the Temple is an historic landmark. The groundbreaking for this magnificent structure was back in 1911, with doors opening in 1915, created by acclaimed architect John Russell Pope. Pope also designed the National Archives, the National Gallery of Art, and the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. This striking temple serves as a testament to the Scottish Rite ideals of human progress, liberty of thought, freedom of conscience, and equal rights. Many call this building Pope's original masterwork.
Historically, an architectural gem. This is John Russell Pope's first major work. The buildings are monumental. It draws you in. It's a great sort of scramble of all these symbols. Freemasons are basically based on a guild of stonemasons in the medieval times. So what better place to have as the place that you call home as a building built by master craftsmen, by stonemasons themselves.
What is a Freemason? Freemasonry is the oldest and largest fraternity in the world. From its origins in the Middle Ages, moral symbolism guided their mission. The most common symbols are tools used by stonemasons, the square and compass.
They let a Mason know that he should square his actions by the square of virtue, that he should walk uprightly before God and man, that he should circumscribe his passions, and so they become a constant reminder of how he can work in self-improvement.
I think the biggest difference that Scottish Rite Masonry has made in my life is it's rekindled my passion for the mythic and offered me another path through symbol, through myth, to this deep wisdom that Freemasonry contains.
There are approximately 1.3 million Masons in the United States, with over 500,000 Scottish Rite Masons. The core of Freemasonry teaches a man to improve himself with an initial series of 3 degrees.
A person who joins the Scottish Rite effectively joins at the 4th degree, and we have a series of degrees that reach up to the 32nd degree, with the 33rd degree being the highest. In each of these degrees, we have a moral lesson that's taught.
You can trust anyone who wears that ring or that jewelry that you see that's Masonic, and you know that they're your brothers no matter what.
I'm Brad Paisley, and I am a Scottish Rite Mason.
From a modern-day country musician and the father of our country, George Washington, to Henry Ford, Winston Churchill, and even W.C. Fields, some Freemasons are famous. Some are just your neighbor next door. They all have in common their Scottish Rite pledge to do good in the communities where they live.
I am a Mason because I was inspired by other Masons around me through their leadership.
They are fascinating because we live in a world where different cultures are killing each other over whose version of God is accurate. And here you have an organization, a global organization, that is spiritual and yet will bring Jews, Christians, Muslims, and even just people who are confused about the religion, bring them together and say, look, we all agree that there's some good big thing out there, but we're not going to put a label on it. Let's worship together.
Don't do what I did. Don't drive past this building for 8 years of your life. If you're ever in the Washington area, it's a little out of the normal place where all the monuments are downtown. You know, come a few blocks up and have a look at this remarkable architectural gem.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Scottish Rite House of the Temple.
To the Scottish Rite House of the Temple.
Hello, my name is Jim Cole, and I would like to welcome you to the House of the Temple. I'm the Sovereign Grand Commander for Scottish Rite, what we call our southern jurisdiction, and I would like to welcome you to the beginning of what I hope will be a great tour for you. I want to share with you the fact that we have one artifact that I think is very cool. It actually is a door knocker from the original building where our Supreme Council was founded in Charleston in 1801. You probably don't realize that some of these great heroes of our American history and of our society were Freemasons. So I encourage you to ask questions about that. Also enjoy the beautiful architecture. And I want to encourage you now to begin your journey with me